What is going on, you beautiful people, and what is up, Leaf Nation? Welcome back to the channel. It's your host Chris here. Uh, let's get into game number two of the first round. Leafs in Boston. Let's get into it, shall we? Leafs win 3-2 over the Boston Bruins. This game was, man, this was a nail biter. I was pretty nervous, especially when Boston scored 2 in the first period there, and took the lead in the after the first there and came into the second. I'm like, okay, here we go again, right? But nope. Max Domi gets his first, an assist by Austin Matthews, and then the second period came, and no other than Captain Johnny Toronto. You heard it, Johnny Toronto spins around and slaps it in on the power play, assisted by Matthews and Bertuzzi. And then in the third period, it's all Matthews. Matthews with his first, assisted by Ilya Babushkin and Max Domi. I gotta say, that alley-oop from Max Domi, that was beautiful to Matthews for on the breakaway, man. He made the Boston Bruins goaltender bite so hard. I'm pretty sure he left his jockstrap out on the ice or something, because that was incredible. Good on Matthews. Good on Tavares. Good on Max Domi. There are still some flaws in this game. Jake McCabe needs to stay out of the penalty box. I'm sorry, man, but you don't take a stupid penalty like you did last night. Like, that was embarrassing in the first period. Like, seriously, like, what are you thinking? Ilya Samsonov, he looked really good for the most part of the game. Like I said, man, this guy made unbelievable saves in the first and second and third period. Like, that's what all Leaf fans were asking for, was for you to make a save. And you know what? You delivered last night. You got us the win. Now we're tied going back into Toronto for 2 games in Toronto. So that's gonna be amazing. It's gonna be loud and proud. Leaf Nation's gonna be out there. You know what I mean? Toronto just needs to keep their foot on the gas, and you just got to keep what they did in this game for game number 3 and game number 4. We're not thinking about game number 4 right now because we have game number 3 on Wednesday, so we're going to focus on that one. Let's see here. Matthew Knies and JT looked awesome tonight, especially Knies. He's getting run over like the Energizer Bunny out there. He was getting hit and hit and hit, but you know what? The guy never quit. He got right back up and got right back into the play. So good on him. John Tavares looked awesome tonight, even though he got the goal tonight. But Mitch Marner, like, what is going on with this guy? Is he afraid to get hit? Like, let me know down in the comment section, like, what is wrong with this kid, man? Like, this kid wants $12 million. And you're afraid to get hit in the playoffs. You're afraid to do something great for the team and for the fan base. Like, I know that we're missing Nylander. What's going to happen when Nylander comes back? Like, what are you going to do with Mitch Marner? You're going to put him on the 4th line? You're going to put him on the 3rd line? Like, seriously? For a guy that's afraid of being hit? Like, his turnovers tonight and puck control tonight was just embarrassing. Like I just couldn't believe it. Like, I know that Mitch Marner doesn't like playing in the playoffs, but damn, man, like, have a little bit of pride and determination and killer instinct out there, because Max Domi had killer instinct tonight. John Tavares had killer instinct tonight. Matthews definitely had killer instincts tonight, because he was one of our best Leaf tonight out through the whole game. His first game against Boston wasn't really good, but the whole team wasn't really good. But this game, Matthews was on a different level. Even the Matthews line was looking all right, even though that Bertuzzi was doing some stupid shit out there. But yeah, Max Domi looked good tonight. Like I said, even our 3rd line looked awesome too. Robertson was getting hit last night, and he was getting back up and going. And he's smaller than Mitch Marner. Like, I just don't understand. Our 4th line, I got to give it to Ryan Reeves, man. This guy was a menace out there tonight. He was hitting, forechecking. Oh man, he was making. I think he got in the head of Patrick Maroon and some of those Boston players out there, man, because they didn't like when he was out on the ice. Like that fourth line, our fourth line had them in their offensive line for most of the night. Like that's it's not supposed to be. It's not supposed to be like that. But good on Ryan Reeves. I'm so happy that he finally found his next level in his game there. Actually, that fourth line, David Camp and Connor Dewar, guys look amazing. Amazing. I just wish that Mitch Marner would do a little bit more than what he's been doing, right? So, but anyway, so I'm getting a little off track here. So, Ilya Samsonov made 29 saves tonight. He had a 932 save percentage, which was a lot better than the first game. Olmark made 34 saves, and he was a 912. Like I said, the first period for the penalties, McCabe there for the cross check, and then Ryan Reeves with the holding. That was pretty funny, that holding, when the Boston Bruins had too many men on the ice. Ilya Babushkin too was stupid too for roughing. Bertuzzi with the slash, and Joel Emerson with the trip. The only one thing I have to say here, like I wasn't mad that Bertuzzi somewhat hit Brad Marchand, but Brad Marchand kind of sold it, and the league should be looking at that too, because come on, like Brad Marchand is nothing but a snake. I don't care what anybody says out there. He's nothing but a snake. He hit Ilya Samsonov with the stick on the head. I think then that's why Tyler Bertuzzi gave him a little hit, but that was a pretty nice dive from the Brad Marchand the Rat. Just saying. I'm just saying that he's the only guy on the Boston Bruins that I hate because he's such a snake. So I'm hoping that the league is going to look at that for the rest of the playoffs, and I'm hoping that the guy like Ryan Reeves looks at that too. And Tyler Bertuzzi, just keep getting underneath the skin. Like, keep doing what you have to do. Everyone says he's not underneath underneath Brad Marchand's skin, but it's getting to him. Same with Max Domi. Max Domi is just doing the same thing. Team stats tonight. The Leafs had a better opportunity, better chances on the face-off wins tonight. We had 30 to their 25. Power play, we had 3 chances, but we only scored on 1. Boston had 2 chances and scored on 1. Hitting, I would love to see the Leafs hit a lot more. Boston had 52 hits. We had 45 hits. And shooting, we had 34, and they had 29. Let's go to team stats here. Or player stats, sorry. Like I said, Austin Matthews had the goal tonight. He had 2 assists tonight. He had 8 shots, 6 hits tonight, and 1 block. Like, guy's on fire. Max Domi had a goal and an assist tonight. He had 2 shots tonight. Tavares had a goal tonight. He was a -1. He had 2 shots, 3 hits, and 1 block. Tyler Bertuzzi had the assist tonight. He had 5 shots tonight and 4 hits. Ilya Babushkin had the assist tonight, and he had no hits, no shots, no blocks. Simon Benoit was a -1 tonight with 1 hit tonight. Connor Dewar had 2 shots tonight and 3 hits. Joel Edmondson had 6 shots tonight and 2 blocks. Like, even Joel Edmondson, man, he was a menace tonight. Like, 6 hits, like, that's not too bad. Pontus Holmberg had 3 hits tonight. Kelly Yarncrow had 3 shots and 3 hits. David Camp had 2 shots and 1 hit tonight. Matthew Knies was a -1, but he had 2 shots, 6 hits, and 1 block. Timothy Liljegren had nothing. Mitch Marner was a -1 tonight with 2 shots and 1 hit. Mitch Marner, come on, do better. Come on, wake up, buddy. Wake up, Mitchie. Wake up. You want $12 million for your next contract, but you play a good regular season because it's not as tough. But playoff hockey. Playoff hockey is where you're supposed to be better than the other team. You're supposed to have killer instinct. You're supposed to have the drive. You're supposed to have whatever it takes to win the hockey game, because your ultimate goal is to get past the first round, second round, third round, go to the finals, and hopefully contend for the Stanley Cup. You keep always saying in the regular season, we're a Stanley Cup contending team, but you're the one that's afraid of being hit. You have too many turnovers. You have no drive, no determination. The only time that you have a determination is when it's on the power play, because that's when your finesse is, right? You got to do better, buddy. You have to do better, because what's going to happen when Willie Nylander is back in the lineup? We all know that Nylander can play playoff hockey. We've seen it in the past. Mitch Marner, you need to have another next level, buddy. You really do. You got to step it up, man. Like, seriously, like, step it up. Like, two shots on goal, and you played 20 minutes tonight. 20 minutes with 2 shots. But anyways, I'm getting off track here. Jake McCabe was a -1 tonight. He had 1 hit and 2 blocks. Ryan Reeves had 7 hits tonight. Morgan Riley had 3 shots tonight and 4 blocks. And Nick Robertson had 3 shots tonight. But Nick Robertson was getting hit so much tonight. But you know what? At the end of the day, he got back up and he fought out there. Yeah, let's go back to Mitch Marner for a second here, because you know what? I want him to do great. Like, he is a Leaf, and you know, us Leaf fans that are passionate about this team, doesn't matter who's on the team, we have to support and be passionate about, because you're wearing this, right? You're wearing the jersey. You're part of the team. But come on, Mitch. It's time for you to open up your eyes, take a look at yourself in the mirror, and be like, who am I? And then figure your shit out. But yeah, like I said, it was a hard-fought battle tonight. They both teams played really good. Ilya Samsonov made some saves that was just unbelievable. Like I said, our fourth line was better, was pretty good, and they just got to keep up with it. Got to keep the pedal to the metal. Game 3 is in Toronto. Loud and proud, Leaf Nation. I want to be able to hear you guys from the TV, and just enjoy the ride. Let me know down in the comment section what you guys thought about this game. Always remember to hit that like. Always remember to hit that subscribe button. Tell all your friends. And Game 3, Wednesday night, downtown Toronto. It's going to be crazy. But anyways, remember, be kind to one another. Always smile. And I will see you guys in the next video. Go Leafs, go.